it's official. We're finally leaving Fort Payne, heading for Rome. Sorry about the bumpy roads. And there's our city park. The old opera house. Depot Museum. View of the park. Railroad tracks. And that's the Alabama Walking Park, Children's Playground, and the Rotary Pavilion. And over here we have Patriots Park. All right. Now let's head up the mountain. Thank you, car. There's Hawkins Spring Park. The old Fort Payne High School gym. The old high school. I'm trying. Claudia, you want to hold this?
Sure. And we are now going up Lookout Mountain, Highway 35, out of Fort Payne. And I am her beloved neighbor.
Yeah.
That she has chosen to go with her to the Trump rally. Yay!
Oh, show them those houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A truck, 18-wheeler, came down this beautiful mountain, Highway 35, and lost his brakes, and she wasn't able to show, because she was driving, Joe's truck stop, named after Joe Faulkner, who lived down at the foot of the hill, and his house was hit several times, and the house next to it, and it was hit a few weeks ago again, and they put up a steel rod, they put up walls, but it's been hit many times because trucks will lose their brakes as they go down the mountain, and that's notorious called Joe's Truck Stop after Joe Faulkner. The rock house has since Mr. Faulkner has died, has been torn down, but it's still being hit, and there's a stop at the top of 35 now where trucks have to pull off and have a mandatory brake check.
But half of them don't stop.
I've seen a few, but a lot of them do not stop.
Oh, no, I've seen them just drive right through there.
Exactly.
Faster than 10 miles an hour.
But there's a truck that went up on those houses I showed a few moments ago that went up and wrecked both of those houses.
Well, 3 of them. But luckily the houses were not occupied.
They were not
They
occupied.
haven't been lived in.
I had a classmate that grew up in one of them. Okay, we are approaching the intersection of Highway 35 and Scenic Road.
Lookout Mountain Parkway.
Lookout Mountain Parkway. And if you went to the left, you would go to DeSoto State Park, DeSoto Falls, Mentone, and you can go to Georgia that way, or you can go straight like we're going to Georgia. And I worked the census for 2.5 months, and I know this area real well now. You go to Galesville this way. As my arm's getting a little tired, I don't think I want to hold this to Georgia. We'll talk to y'all later.
All right, I got it now.
You want to hold it?
Hmm?
Okay.
film until we get to Little River.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And then I'll shut this off for a while. Y'all have to excuse the wind noise, even though I have the air conditioner on.
No, the purpose of blowing the window down, I was born and raised in Fort Payne. I'm Claudia, by the way. And growing up in this area, we've known that when you go up and down the mountains, the pressure on your ear becomes greater as you go up and down.
Not for everybody.
Well, for most people. Well, for me anyway, that has an allergy problem.
I guess I'm just an airhead, because it doesn't bother me.
You're doing the talking, Patricia. Anyway, and so to get the pressure off of your ears, you roll the window down, going down the mountain, coming up. And it's Sand Mountain, Lookout Mountain, anything.
I don't know. My grandparents always taught me just to take a big gulp of air. That's what we always did.
I guess it depends on where you were raised and the influences you have around you.
Yeah.
And their theories, I guess. But in me, I was raised so my parents rolled the window down a little bit. And I just forgot to roll it back up. I'm sorry.
I know.
And so that's what I was raised doing, so that's why I do it still. I just forgot to raise it back up. I got involved in telling a story about the area.
Thank you.
Well, we do this area a lot, so in the census. Wow. I know this area pretty well. Wow. Welcome sign back there.
I think they'd move it all the way to the canyon now since they've moved city limits that far.
You know, I didn't even realize that.
Really?
I guess I just assumed. They'd been there.
That rock Welcome to Fort Payne
Yeah.
has been there for several years.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, it's all.
I guess I just assumed all this time it was there. That you would think that
Yeah,
they would.
because city limits is all the way at the Canyon Bridge now. As soon as you change into DeKalb County from Cherokee County.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, I have seen that.
Well, that's like going up 35 towards Rainsville. The city limit sign or Welcome to Fort Payne is not where the city limits are now.
Because it's always been Pine Ridge.
Yeah. Campground.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day today.
I know.
Good day for a Trump rally.
Yay!
Beautiful day. I'm sure he's going to welcome it after being in Michigan this morning with snow and 50-mile-an-hour winds blowing in his face.
Right.
He will welcome it.
Oh, did you see on the news where there was off that road?
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. There was a Biden campaign bus in Texas that Trump supporters surrounded with their vehicles on the expressway, and
love it.
Biden's campaign has called in the FBI to investigate that. They're accusing the Trump supporters of slowing down the bus to delay their campaign and also run them off the road. So
I think that's an individual choice by Trump people. I mean, Trump.
I don't think anybody was trying to do harm.
No, they weren't.
I think it was probably the largest crowd that Biden has gathered.
Like I saw on the news. Yeah, it's just people, about 15 or 20 people, and they're.
Thank you. That's what that blinker means. I learned that when I lived in Georgia.
Well, there's still people in Fort Payne that do not know what a blinker is.
Yeah.
It's
This
still
is,
amazing.
This is Canyon Cafe.
That is neat. They have catfish on Friday
Oh
nights.
yes, they have
want
steak
to-
night, and yes,
And
very good.
That was
All
one of my stopping points when I was doing the. It was a great place for me to stop. They had a public bathroom.
All right, we're getting very close here to
You know what I was
Little
saying
River
is that
Canyon. Hang on, that's all right. To the left, over here, we've got Little River Canyon Center, which is a really neat place. I'll be glad when it's open again. And now we're going across the Little River Bridge, entering Cherokee County, and the river's down there. But this is Little River Falls. It's part of Little River Canyon National Preserve.
Martha Berry Trail.
Yes. All right. We're 11 minutes in on this, and I'm going to end this video now. It's going to be on unedited, bumpy, and with two crazy ladies talking. So,
Speak for yourself.
yeah. Well, they know I'm crazy. See y'all in a bit.